She didn't notice it at first. The late-night messages, the thrill of attention, the excitement of being wanted, it all felt harmless. But over time, it wasn't about connection anymore. It became about escape. Some people chase love. Others chase validation. And then, there are those who chase the rush, that brief moment of pleasure that makes the emptiness disappear. Here are 10 signs that someone's pleasure-seeking has quietly turned into dependency. 1. They chase constant validation. They need to be desired to feel alive. Compliments become oxygen. Attention feels like proof of worth. When no one notices them, they start questioning themselves. This endless need for validation isn't confidence, it's craving approval just to feel okay. 2. They mistake attraction for affection. Every spark feels like love, even when it isn't. They confuse chemistry with care, and passion with connection. When the excitement fades, so does the love. They end up chasing another spark, never realizing that real affection is quiet, patient, and lasting. 3. They struggle with stillness. Boredom feels unbearable. They can't sit alone with their thoughts, so they fill every silence with attention, noise, or distractions. The calm feels like emptiness, but really it's the place where healing begins, a place they've learned to avoid. 4. They avoid emotional intimacy. It's easier to be desired than to be known. True intimacy requires vulnerability, and that's terrifying. They use physical closeness or excitement to replace emotional connection, never realizing that what they are avoiding is the one thing they actually need, being seen for who they truly are. 5. They use relationships to numb pain. Instead of facing loneliness, rejection, or fear, they escape into the next high. Every new person is a distraction from the old wound. But pain buried alive never dies, it just hides beneath temporary pleasure. And soon, the cycle repeats. 6. They fear being alone. Silence feels like punishment. Without someone's attention, they feel invisible. They jump from one connection to another because solitude feels like rejection, not realizing that peace only grows in stillness. 7. They tie their worth to desirability. If no one wants them, they feel worthless. Their reflection in the mirror is measured by how others respond to them. Compliments boost them for a moment, but when they fade, so does their confidence. True worth has nothing to do with desirability, it comes from self-respect. 8. They repeat the same cycles. Every relationship starts with fire and ends in ashes. They tell themselves it will be different this time, but the story repeats passion, distance, disappointment, emptiness. Until they confront the root of the pattern, it will always play out the same way. 9. They feel empty after the high. When the thrill fades, guilt and confusion take its place. They keep wondering why it doesn't feel fulfilling anymore. It's because pleasure can't fill emotional emptiness, only healing can. The more they chase, the emptier they feel. 10. They've forgotten how to love themselves. Without attention, they feel like nothing. They've built their identity on how others see them, forgetting that real strength comes from within. The journey back to self-love begins when they stop chasing and start understanding themselves. Pleasure isn't the enemy. It's natural to want connection, desire, and closeness. But when it becomes the only way you can feel alive, that's when it controls you. The truth is, the strongest people aren't the ones who can attract anyone, they're the ones who can be alone and still feel enough. Healing begins the moment you realize that what you were chasing wasn't excitement, it was peace. And peace was never out there. It was always inside you. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.